Hello, I'm Max, and when I was 8, doctors thought I had an infected appendix. Turns out I was just constipated. But yes, I'm back, and it's day 3. But before we go anywhere, here it is. A day from history. Yes, on this day on the 3rd of December 1973, the Pioneer 10 Pro saw Jupiter for the first time up close. Humans before then had to look through a telescope, and it's quite far away. Space is big. After my 2 previous almost marathon length videos, I'm going to try and trim this one down a bit. But yes, why fly me to LA? Good reason. Because in July, Vidcon is on. Essentially, it is the gathering of the world's YouTubers, where we skim away to take over the world. There's live music. I had a chance to meet people who are extremely passionate about making videos, to my extent as well, where they miss making videos for about 2 months. So you may be asking, Max, why don't you go? It sounds so amazing. Oh yes, why don't I go? I live here. Birmingham, UK. Not only am I on the wrong side of the Atlantic Ocean, but I'm on the wrong side of the entire continent of North America. It's in Anaheim, California, which is about here, I think. I really hope this is in focus. I've actually looked up flights, and flights from Manchester to LA, unless you go via Istanbul and stay there overnight, the flight I was looking at via New York is about £1,000 just under. £1,000? I don't have that kind of money, unless I win the Euro Millions tonight. But if you do have that kind of money, and you might be willing to pay for my flight and my accommodation while I'm there, I'll pay for the ticket and food. That's kind of fair enough, really. I might appreciate it a little bit, and you'd be entitled to unlimited free hugs. I'm just going to leave that on YouTube now. But what would I do if I was there? The big thing for me was to actually meet the people who I watch online, whether it be the likes of CGP Grey. I don't know his real name, but CGP Grey does amazing factual videos explaining the benefits of AV, explaining how the UK's came together, explaining the European Union. He's amazing. He just overloads you with brilliant, interesting facts. Watch him. I'll put a link in the doobly-doo. Or Friendly Geordie's an Australian vlogger. Well, I say vlogger, it's more blatant satirist. He's got some very entertaining things on the Abbott government down in Australia. Check him out, he's definitely underrated. But being Australian, he's got a very niche market. But go for him, if you like satire, go to Friendly Geordie's, again. Or Linda Barcy, who runs the channel Open LB. And you thought this would be a list full of men, you sexist pig. It's Linda who started the whole Dance Recess thing on YouTube a few months ago. And I filmed one, and I've never released it, and I never will. God no. I live next to a road. People kept looking up into my window as I danced around. And I couldn't close the curtains. I need the lighting for the shoot. Regardless, she's a very witty, very intelligent, very funny person to watch. She has some truly unique videos, and I don't mean that in a kind of patronising way. Her videos are unique and great. You should definitely check her out. Link in the doobly-doo. The one thing I would say is, Linda, make more videos. Come on, please. I know you've got writing a book. I know you've got a job. I know you're writing a screenplay, you think? Please make more. But ultimately, Tomska, or Thomas Ridgewell as he's actually called, taps into a very certain area of my own humour. It's a very particular kind of action humour he has. Sorry, flatmates smashing up a room. Now if you have heard of Tomska, you've probably heard of him through the Astuff movies. He's got a great action comedic style, and often sometimes even a tad bit of dark humour. And finally, I would love to meet Lacey Green. I think it's safe to say she is the sex education person on YouTube. She started off doing stuff about religion many years ago, but then she moved on to sex education, where she's really passionate. But not just sex education though. Gender issues, sex issues, race issues to a degree. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lacey, if you're watching this. Lacey Green, watch this. No. Gonna sound cliche, but she has had a big influence on my life. Whether that be understanding that sexuality is a spectrum, gender's a spectrum. The rainbow is a spectrum, because that works. I went to university, yeah, rainbow. They're pretty. But yes, today I'm keeping this video short, so if there is someone out there who wants to pay for my flights and accommodation for VidCon 2015, let me know. Just saying. Anyway, I've been Max, and ta-ra. Oh, I'm Max, and when I was 8, doctors thought